Play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Breeze gives it up to Ingram. Give him 10 yards on the pickup. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This one from 35 yards away. And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson. Underneath for Miller. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw on 3rd down, Watson. And he's got Miller. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He got 29 yards that time. Here's Watson. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back to throw, Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the red zone now, Watson. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.